This is what President Kennedy said when the United States went to the moon. He said that Americans needed to send astronauts to the moon because that goal will serve to measure and organize the best of our energies and skills. And I think this is very funny and amusing because obviously sending astronauts to the moon had nothing to do with the Cold War. Wink, wink. It did, and I think it's really it's really important to note just how things like hyper competition or hyper competitiveness and how things like vigilance can help create something that is beautiful and wonderful. Because since then we haven't gone to the moon, and why? Because there's been no reason to. There's been no rival country that first went to space, and you want to compete and want to beat them. And it just goes to show that vigilance is really the true marker of success. The moment one start becoming comfortable and stuff, that's the end. And I really like this quote because it said it will serve to measure and organize the best of our energies and skills. And what does that mean? Like what that means is that the task in itself is so demanding that the only way they'll be able to achieve it is if they are at their best. I don't think you will understand. Like the only way they'll be able to achieve it is if they organize and bring the best minds together, and these best minds are at their best, are the possible best. So that means that the job in itself is almost beyond them. And that's the only way you can really measure. That's the only way you can measure your limits. You cannot measure your limits on tasks that you've taken or you've done multiple times, but on tasks that you know are beyond you a bit. And that's how you test your limit. And if you don't test your limit, you cannot really know how strong you are. And yeah, so in truth, competition and aggressiveness and vigilance do produce a lot of beautiful things, you know, a lot of beautiful things. I think it's just really cool to know that it really was hyper competition with the USSR that made us, put our footsteps on the moon, that made us accomplish that goal.